Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Ray, back out here again. Normally I show me on motorcycle videos, cruising around, doing fun things, but not this week. This week we're gonna do something different. I recently had my 10-year wedding anniversary to my beautiful wife, and her gift to me was something that I've wanted for quite a few years. So with that being said, here it is. The Lone Rider tent. This is also the Moto tent where you can put your bike inside. They say that this bag weighs 12 pounds. Yeah, maybe 12 pounds. So we'll dive into it right now. We'll check it out real quick. I'm not going to go into all the specs like the nylon ripstop, tension, what's waterproof, what's not. I'm only going to show you the main functions, like where you can put your bike at, all the doors, all the little accessories, pretty much all the cool stuff. So with that being said, I'm not going to show you guys me setting it up because I'm not good at it. I'm not going to waste the video time or your time with that. What I will tell you to do, you're going to want to go out somewhere and try setting this thing up at least 2 or 3 times before you take it out anywhere. Don't come home, pull it out of the box, throw in the bike, and just take off. You will regret it. You're gonna want to sit down, figure out all the parts, do it 2 or 3 times. It's a beast. It's a pretty big beast. Now, with that being said, this is my 3rd time setting this tent up, and I can do it in under probably 10 minutes now. Again, I'm not gonna show you me putting it up, but I will show you when it's all erected and how it works. So let's get into it. Okay, real quick. Side note before I show you the tent fully up and everything's set up, I made a video yesterday of me actually putting up the tent. Was not good. All you see is me just bent over and you see full on crack. Like I should have been a plumber. It was really bad. Anyways, with that being said, let me show you this thing all set up. All right, guys, she's all set up. Let's do a quick walk around in this bad boy. Check out all her glory. So this tent comes with 3 poles. We have 2 red. One here, and 1 black. They're all color coordinated. Slide it up and in, go to the other side. Pretty simple. The way this tent works is, put your guide lines in the back, lift it up, take your other guide lines, and pull it straight back. That easy. All right, guys, here's what the Lone Rider Moto tent's really known for, is that you can park your motorcycle in it. So let's go right over here right now. As you can see, huge wide opening. This thing is massive. There's 3 doors in the front and 1 in the back. So this door can roll all the way up, as can this side door and this front compartment. I'll show you guys that here in just a minute. What I like is that you can throw gear right here, and you can park your bike right here, and you still have this massively huge tent. This thing is ginormous. In the front, you have little storage space to throw your cell phone, wallet, whatever you might need, maybe your pocket knife, whatever you got on you at the time. It has 2 doors in the front. You can have the door like this, where it's completely sealed up, or you could have it like this with the mesh open and have a nice breeze flow all the way through, so you're nice and cool in the evening or in the summer times. Let's jump to the inside. All right, guys, this is from inside the tent, looking this way. In each of the 4 corners, you got these little pockets, stuff you could throw your gear into, you know, when you're laying down with your buddy and all that. The back door also has the same function as the front 2. It has the waterproof door with the mesh, so that way you can get a nice breeze in the evening. That's nice. Something you can open with one hand on a zipper on a tent. That's huge. And this is what it looks like at the back of the tent, on the back door. Yeah, back door. All right, guys. Here it is with both of the doors open, where you can drive your motorcycle through. Pretty big area, really big. Can you fit a bagger in here? Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's gonna have to be seen later. I really can't test it right now because I'm in my backyard setting up, and there's no way for me to get my motorcycle back here. Now, can you fit a Sportster or a 48 in here? Yes. Can you put an adventure bike in here? Absolutely, 100%. The other nice feature about this setup is that, let's say you need more room than this. Quick, easy thing you could do. The tent is suspended on these little knob things. All you do is take this like this. Boom, they pop. Let me show you what it looks like when they're all taken down. So there it is, with the tent fully moved out. That gives you a lot of space. This would be perfect for that rainy day at Sturgis when you can't really go anywhere, or you've been there for 4 or 5 days and you and the buddies don't really feel like cruising around too much, just want to stay in camp that day. You can remove that tent, tons of room, everybody can have a seat and just relax in here. All right, let's get down to it. The Lone Rider Moto tent. Would I recommend this? Yes and no. That being said, why yes? It's a fantastic tent. This thing it's made of excellent material, tons of space, as I've shown in the video. You can put 2 people in here minimum. If you don't put a bike in here, you could probably lay another dude out here. Me, myself, I may or may not put my bike in here. What I might put in here is my chair, my stove, be able to cook and be out of the elements, maybe keep some mosquitoes away or keep the wind off me as my stove's going, stuff like that. The reason I wouldn't recommend this tent, it's a lot to put up and down. Now, putting it up, yeah, it's fairly easy, but it's not a freestanding tent. So if you put this tent in loose sand or something like that, this tent could potentially fall over in the middle of the night. Remember, the only thing that's holding it are those 2 guidelines in the back and the 2 up front. If one of those comes loose, the other one comes loose, this thing will fall over on you. It happened to a buddy of mine when we were at Barango Springs. The wind hit it and swoop, took a dive. That's why I prefer the REI half dome tent for when I'm doing overnight quick ones. So if I'm popping up in the morning and I need to get up and go fast, yeah, that's the tent I want. Small, light, quick. This tent right here, this is perfect for Sturgis. This right here is what I want. I want to be able to come in, have all my gear, not in people's eyesight so it doesn't walk off while I'm out riding. They can just as easily unzip my tent and get in here. But most of the time, people in Sturgis they're pretty honest and they look out for one another. Yeah, get this tent if you want like a base camp. If you're looking for quick moving every day, shuffling moving, maybe get something smaller. Also, the pack size on this beast, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty big on the back of my bike. That being said, I'm still gonna use it. I'm using it this Saturday. Me and my son are gonna go down to the campsite just down the road from us. I might shoot a little video of that for you guys, put on a short for you. We're both excited. We can both come in here, put our chairs, make our food. That's car camping though. On the motorcycle, it might be different. All right, guys, that's what I think of the Lone Rider tent. It is a good tent for certain situations. With that being said, Let me show you how it packs up and how it's actually easier to put away than it is to put up. Most people say they have a hard time putting it back in that stuff sack. This will be my third time. It's pretty easy. It fits in there real, no problem. So let me get to that. One more quick little tip. Something that might help you, might not. Remember how I showed you how the tent comes down just a few seconds ago? What you can do is take it down before you take down the rest of your tent. Put that in a clean trash bag. And then when you roll up your tent, when it's all broken down, that way it's separated, obviously. But let's say you pull up to the campsite and it's pouring down rain. Pouring. Is this waterproof? Yeah, probably a little bit, maybe even rain resistant. I don't know about waterproof. You have to check the website. That way you can set up your shelter first. Take your tent, which is in that clean trash bag, climb inside, and you can hook it up and be nice and dry, and none of this stuff will get wet at all. Food for thought. All right, guys, one other thing. I didn't list specs or like any of that stuff on there, the feet, the height. What I went and did was I went to Lone Rider's website. These pictures right here that you're looking at, those pictures are from Lone Rider's actual website. They give you their actual measurements and height and size and all that. I didn't want to say anything or have it wrong because I didn't want the internet warriors coming after me. So with that being said, let me show you another trick real quick on this. What you want to do, guys, is get your stuff sack. Set it at the very end where you're going to roll it up. That way you're not reaching for it. And what I like to do is put my stakes and all the other gear that I pack, keep it right there, because I'm going to fold that into the tent. Like I said, make sure the tent's not wider than the bag. I think I said that right. If not, whatever. So you're going to roll it up, bring that all together, and I'll show you how to put it back in there. All right, right about this point right here, you have just a little bit left. That's where I get all my stuff. Set it right here. And I just roll the bag right over top of it. I know what you're thinking. It's a little bit longer than what you said it was going to be. Yeah, I know. But what you can do is just stuff that at the very end. I'll show you guys here in just a second. All right. Here we go. Once you get it in there, about halfway, turn upside down, shake, rattle, and roll. Bam, you got it. Lone Rider also included this really cool waterproofed, I'm not sure what you call this, but you roll this so that water doesn't get in there. Take your little clips, clip it up. This is what it looks like when it's all done. Nice waterproof, ain't no water getting in that bag. Lone Rider, you have done a great job at building a great tent. So guys, I hope this video helped you. Hope you got some information out of it. Sorry, I was looking at the geese. Not sure if you can see them up there. Anyways. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps it up. Lone Rider, you guys did make a great tent. I'm looking forward to using your product. For everybody else out there, I hope you gained some knowledge from this. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay dirty out there.